Welcome back, my fellow duplicants. In the last episode here, we were able to build up this giant stack of steam turbines right there and take some of the steam that comes out of the hydrogen rocket and turn it into power. But now we need to take that power and put it to good use by converting water back into oxygen and hydrogen so that we can fuel up the rocket with its own fuel. That's the plan. We're gonna see if it works. All right, so we already have all of the steam turbines right here. Boom, 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 all the way. However, now we need to take that, right? But now we need this little unit right there. So that's going to be an electrolyzer, and then we have a pump on the left for hydrogen, pumps on the right for oxygen. Simple stuff, simple stuff. I'm thinking I should leave a gap between the two because I know there's something that I'm going to want to put there. I just don't know what it is yet. What would I want to put there? Power? I'd probably want to put power there. Power distribution. Good plan, Brothgar. Way to think it out. Boom! There we go. We have one of those, and then we can just stack them, just like this. Boom, boom, all the way down. Okay, now the thing about this is since I have all of these liquid reservoirs right here to build up some water, I don't actually need to maximize this out too much. So that's all I'm going to build right there. It's not much, that's a small little build. We're gonna wrangle this bad boy up there. A little shovel. We're gonna save you from all these meteors. It'll be a good thing, don't worry about it. Right, there we go. We're gonna dig up that background tile. Yes. And then we can go ahead and put drywall behind this so that it's airtight. At this point, there's only one resource I use anymore, and that's Mavic rock. So we'll just fill that in. Actually, you know what? Do we get enough for obsidian? I think we do. Obsidian looks cool. Remember, this is all about looking cool, so we want to stay true. Ooh, that's using up a lot of obsidian. It'll be fine, don't worry about it. Okay, crap, I'm out of obsidian. Never fear, we can dig some more up. It'll be fine. A little bit of obsidian wallpaper behind the mesh tiles, and then it doesn't look like it's venting into space. Nice. And then we'll just finish this off right down here with another chunk of tile and a door, just like that. With something else I apparently don't have enough of, iron ore. Okay, can I send a rocket to go pick some of this stuff up? I need more iron ore. Oh, I could probably dig up iron ore. That's not a big deal. Okay, so the plan was to send the Spirit of Val, rest her soul, all the way out here to the glimmering planet so that we could pick up some nice tungsten and wolframite. That's really useful. Good stuff to have. It's going to take a few cycles though. I need some more oxygen in order for the Spirit of Val to have enough fuel to get there. Aha! That's right. I was going to do one thing over here just to kind of boost our oxygen production for a little bit. And that was going to be using an oxygen diffuser inside of the oxygen room that runs to the gas pump here that boosts up the oxygen that's running over to my condenser over here. So we'll build one of those. Oh yeah, these wires are looking good. Look at that. Look at that. Fresh spaghetti. Oh, this is real nice right here. See how the wire goes up, goes over there and connects to the same chunk of wire? All right, so it's time for a new duplicant. I'm trying to get some dupes that will actually operate here. Ruby looks like a perfect duplicant for what we're trying to do right here. Suit wearing plus athletics. And you're a night owl. All Carnage, welcome to the base. And thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter. We've already got a fresh cot for you right over here. As a matter of fact, it's in a bedroom. That's extra nice. But you're already there. That was fast. Except it's nighttime, so you should be working at night here. So, all Carnage. All Carnage. Yes, you can work at night. Dr. Eskimo. No, you want to stay on nights. Meeps on night. It's probably pretty good right there. So I think I can get a couple more dupes in here for midday and also for the default. So your skills, Mr. All Carnage here, is going to be about operating. Boom. Now we got to decorate up these bedrooms with some pedestal stuff. We already got those. You're going to get an egg-shaped rock. Yes, okay, there you go. Very colorful. How about a blender? We have a few of those. Moldavite, there we go. Very nice, All Carnage. You're going to enjoy that one. Dupes, you guys aren't even building this thing. Man, I'm gonna have to bump this up to priority level, please. All right, you remember this biome down here? Where I have this cool slush geyser? I should probably do something with that, but I also want to know what else I have inside of here. So, we're going to uncover this one just to see what lies behind the mysterious tile here. So come on, dupes, let's go ahead and uncover that. Ooh, what do we have? Hot polluted oxygen vent. Man, how many of these am I going to get in my base? This is number 4. Water included, oxygen more than included. This map, I tell you what, it just wants me to have like 200 dupes inside of here. Let's go ahead and cap this off real quick. Boom. Okay, another thing I'm doing down here to kind of upgrade this little rocket is I've put in the gas element sensors here. So that way if we get carbon dioxide or, you know, well, basically carbon dioxide down here, I can open up these doors to flush that stuff out because I want to make sure that I have steam down to this level. We can see that I do have a little bit of hydrogen here, but it's only 9 grams. I don't know what happened there, but of course now I need to power that up. Again, good reason to have this nice little gap here. I can go ahead and put power stuff there. I've also been digging this stuff up, just to kind of clear it out. And just so you guys know, I am sweeping all of this stuff up. I continue to do that, I just don't normally talk about it. There's a good parts of the map here, like this spot. I've already swept all of that up. And a lot of that stuff keeps finding its way right back down here. So I'm sweeping it all into one spot. For the most part, the regolith ends up over here and just gets consumed by the shovels. Matter of fact, we can see that little shovel we just recovered there, and it's doing pretty good. We're up to 15 critters inside of there. Okay. They turn into food every once in a while. So the reason you don't see me have like a whole bunch of sweeping commands here is because I already have a bunch of sweeping commands. They're just down here in this last area that I've dug out, like that right there. So you don't want to give your dupes too many things to do. You know what? I wonder if it's possible to wire all of this stuff up with heavy watts. Where would I actually run the heavy watts? Because if I at least hook it up with heavy watt wires, then I don't have to build a whole bunch of transformers. So let me cancel the power wires up here. I think I know a pattern that'll work. So if I get rid of that and I move the door over one spot, right? Just like this, and then I take the power brick. Nope, I can't put it in that spot. Let's go the other way. Yeah, I can put it in over here, and then, no, I can't put it right there, darn it. It's always a puzzle. How do you get that stuff to where it needs to go, huh? I don't want to bring it in over here. I actually kind of enjoy these little, like how small can you build it sort of things. In case you haven't noticed that already, where you just use like every single tile. I guess technically I could just put the wire right here and then just drop it on the outside and do the same sort of thing right here. But I feel like I should be able to do this number, like right there, but I can't. If I get rid of the door here, then I could put the power right there. I don't really need a door right there. That's just for convenience. We can make it inconvenient. How about that, dupes? Definitely. Sounds like a great idea. So then if I want to get into this area, well, then what we can do is just put a door right here. So we can cancel that all the way down or deconstruct it. So then I can put the power brick right there. Boom. Boom, all the way down. Perfect. See this? And then I can copy the power wires. Ooh. And just boom. Who's sleeping over here? Dr. Eskimo, hey man, you and sleeping inside the exosuit, rocket suits, it's dangerous. Didn't anybody ever tell you to not sleep in space? Did I save enough room for a hydrogen generator? Yes, one that you can't possibly get to. No, you can still get to it. We can go through this thing over here on the left. Ooh, we even have another duplicant here. Let's see if I can get this. Aha, the steam turbine is up and running. That's good. So what I ended up doing was bringing in carbon dioxide up here. And it looks like that's enough to keep the steam turbine cool, so long as I'm cooling it with, you know, the supercoolant behind it. Nice! So I can use carbon dioxide as the atmosphere for a steam turbine. That's pretty handy. Alright, time for yet another duplicant. Mr. Spaghetti, welcome to the base. I've got some good news for you. We're building a bedroom over here. But I've also got some bad news. What I want you to do is bring in a display, and that display is going to be liquid magma from space. If I could pick it. Can I pick it? I know you guys encouraged me to do this. which is a really bad idea. I'm gonna put food on display so you're always hungry. Darn it! You can't. You used to be able to put liquid on display. Wait a minute. Oh wait, here it is. Supercoolant, viscogel, brine, petroleum, saltwater, naphtha. Where's magma? Really, game? I can't put magma on display? I could put polluted water on display. Hang on. There's gotta be another option down here. Somewhere. Nope. It's not here. Alright then. Have a sink. And maybe a wristwatch. I tried, guys. I really did try. Oh, Carnage, you're gonna get the Rubik's Cube. That seems rather interesting. What's the decor like in that room? Boom! The pedestals plus 180! Whoa! That ought to do it. Oh, wait. Hang on, you need a schedule here. Mr. Spaghetti. You're gonna be on midday. Please don't cause a mess. Hey, you even like operating. How about that? A duplicant that actually likes the job that I'm giving them. That's a rare occasion. Tenrog, why is your morale so high? Have you been sneaking surf and turf? Meep, with a morale of 38. Dude, I don't even know what to give you. How about some operating? How about doctoring in case you do that? A little bit of digging. How about some building? Sure, why not? Jeez, I got some dupes with really high morale here. Nobody's higher than me. White Duckless, what are you doing? Mechatronics engineer, that's what's... Dude, you can do everything. This guy's just a highly skilled person, isn't he? Alright, that's it for dupes. For now. Those are some fancy bedrooms. So here's the important question, right? We get all of this steam inside of here, and we have all these turbines. But right now, they're not hooked up to automation. Now, I understand that this stuff pretty much just runs as is, right? It's kind of like a baseload thing. We either use it or we don't. But this, being so many different units, I kind of feel like it should be hooked up to an automation signal. Maybe. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let's go ahead and launch this rocket. We're going to go out there. We're going to get some tungsten and wolframite. Oh, we didn't build that. Priority level 9, dupes. What's the overheat temperature on this? Technically nothing, so it's just a melting point. Okay. Here we go with the hydrogen rocket. Ooh, look at those. That heat, look at that. Oh, 900. The heat inside of here, 1,700 degrees Celsius. Whoa. Look at all those steam turbines start to run. Very nice. And if we look at the amount of steam in this area, we can see that we're right around 6.6 down here. And then it starts to taper out as we get near the top. Obviously it's venting until those doors close, which I guess we could make faster if I were to put, you know, these doors there. We could stop it, considering that it does take these doors like 50 seconds to close or something like that. 40 something, 50 something. They're kind of a slow thing. Oh, and it's also venting down here. Dupes! It's priority level 9. Oh, but the automation has locked it out. Well, that's kind of a problem. Okay, deconstruct the automation. Come back over here, Shredder. You know you want to. You're right there. Ah! We'll just get rid of this automation. We'll only use the one on the right. Dude, this little self-contained system right here makes a nice little glowing sound to it. Okay. Priority, please! You got it, Kenzilla. All right. Emergency over. How you doing, steam turbines? Oh, yeah, they're all running. Well, at least now I'll be able to see if they get too hot. Which they shouldn't get too hot because I am cooling them with this loop back here. Just when I say that, the loop isn't running. Why aren't you running? Oh. Problem solved. So that should be like 34 cycles to go out and back? Okay, 40. 41. Well, at least we can have this built by the time it gets back. So right now, the one up top is producing 145. Where the steam turbine, that's the first one that goes in right there, that's producing about 400 watts. So that's good. Well, there goes another rocket. That's the critter crisper down here. I think that project's going to take a long time to complete because I've got everything else going on here. Who's this slow guy? Oh, it's Mr. Spaghetti. Have fun with your Maffic Rock, Mr. Spaghetti. Interesting. So these are only now producing like 50 watts. However, that's just because the temperature is so high, but the pressure is a little bit lower. Okay, so if we flip that real quick here, we just open it up, then how much power do we get through here? Okay, it bumps up, it bumps up. Not a whole lot, but it does go up a little bit. And how much liquid are we getting out of this? 300 grams or so? Who's making a mess? Tenrog. Oh, Tenrog. Making a mess in your sleep. Seriously? I know, it's cold. Makes me think we might have a scheduling problem here. Yeah, see that midday, that's a pretty full... Okay, what we're going to do is just going to make the bath time one spot a little bit longer. Unless I can shift... Oh no, oh no, oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dupes. Yeah, I feel like with these extra dupes, I'm just going to have to extend that just one tile. Randolph, you have nothing to do, bud? That's not true. There's plenty of stuff to do in the next biome over. You could be running this machine. What's your priority, Randolph? You just want to walk over here and inspect the steam turbine? Very nice. Oh yes, how does it look? No, it looks hot. Good place to stand, Randolph. I'm glad I can count on you. Okay, your job is to operate, man. Currently errand, Kenzilla. I'm gonna have to give you a hobby, Randolph. You're gonna have to flip some poop. And there you have it. Compost. Alright, we have more of this neurovacillator stuff. Now, I've already given Meep the upgrade I want. So, who else? Ren, how about you come on down here? Alright, Ren, come on down and step on into the neurovacillator. It makes you hungry, I know, right? Complete the process. Beef steak plus 10 strength. Super muscly. Actually, what are you up to now? Skills. Strength. 17. Okay, so that was a good buff for you. Very nice. Enjoy that. I kind of wish that's the way it worked in real life. Oh well. I mean, minus the whole brain zapping part, that doesn't seem too comfortable. We'll go ahead and recharge this. I think there's going to be many dupes that run through the vacillator here. I should have quite a few of those on hand. Who's so slow? Mr. Spaghetti. Who let him in the jetpack? Alright, Mr. Spaghetti. We're gonna have to give you a different priority. Your top priority is simply going to be picking stuff up. All you're gonna do is run around and pick stuff up. That shouldn't be too bad. However, until you get faster, man, you cannot go into here. You've been banned from the suits. Where are you going? Come on, Spaghetti. Your default access that has been rudely interrupted by the game save. There you go. Now you're going to go you can only go to the left. No. Where are you going? All right, that's it, Mr. Spaghetti. You have been summoned. Let's see here. All carnage, no. Nightfire, same. Albi, no. Yeah. All new dupes are banned from jet suit docks. You can come over here and do some recreational digging if that's kind of what you want to do. I'm just in the process of clearing this stuff out. Actually, for all the new dupes that just joined, that would probably be a pretty good task for you. How about you do that? How about you go dig instead of trying to sweep? Because that's just not going to happen. It'll give you an easy task to complete, and you could probably level up fairly quick from doing many jobs all at the same time, while actually doing something useful rather than just randomly running on a power generator. Just whatever you do, don't break the seal. All the dupes will just come flying past you in jetpacks, and that won't be good. I'll banish you to a volcano. You don't want that. Alright, so what I should see is all of these really new, slow dupes go over here and then run through these Amazu docks. Is anybody ever going to wrangle this shovel? The poor guy's been stuck on this heavy watt joint plate right there forever. Help a shovel out? Deliver a suit? Dr. Eskimo, where are you going? Oh, you're going to deliver. Oh, hello! Another rocket is back. What did you bring this time? Niobium, ice, carbon dioxide, niobium, ice. What am I gonna do with all that ice? This one's back too. That's a lot of stuff. Aha, but this time we have oxygen. There you go. And you can detect oxygen. Or you could sit there and simply fail all day long. Gas element sensor. Dude, I thought we were cool, gas element sensor. But apparently we're not. That says oxygen. Nope, carbon dioxide, carbon dioxide, carbon dioxide, carbon dioxide. Okay, before this thing goes and pointlessly flies off to another location, we're gonna find a new spot. I mean, don't get me wrong, I brought back niobium, so that's good. But the rest of that is crap. Okay, what else can we have on a carbon asteroid, huh? A better use of my rocket's time would be to go out here and actually pick up the Dasha salt vine seeds, because I don't have any of those in my base. So I will refit this with the biological bay right there and then fly out there. And we'll also do a little bit of research to see if we can find anything besides carbon dioxide there. Brine and salt water is cool, but if we can uncover something else, then I think that would be a little bit better. Although it is my only nearby source of... What? I have so much water, what do I even care, right? Yes, just fly out there, find some stuff, and come back. Tenrog, you again? What's going on here? Oh, jeez, it's all over the place, man. Okay, so Tenrog. Maybe Tenrog has a different stat, like a debuff on the bladder or something like that. No, not from what I can see. We're gonna move Tenrog to this schedule, and Shredder, you're going to move down here to midday. Not sure if that's going to make a difference, but we'll see what happens. My only thought is there's a gap right here in the bathroom schedule, right there. So maybe that's like a free time. But for the most part, it's in use from this point to that point. Otherwise, we might have to make the bathroom a little bit bigger and include Val as part of the lavatory. Look at all the new dupes here. All Carnage, Mr. Spaghetti. They're just getting a little bit of quality dig time. Mr. Spaghetti's just dropping debris on the ground. Not a care in the world. No idea. Look, Nightfire's doing it too. These dupes. What am I gonna do with you guys? Look, blop. Catalina, what are you doing in the telescope? I don't see anything else that you can look at here, Catalina. We've already looked at everything there is in the sky. By the way, we have 2 living planets over here. These are interesting, right? A little bit of aluminum ore and some oxygen. What else did I look at? I've pretty much looked at all of it. Although I do... we could fly all the way out here and pick up pure niobium. Like if we go with a storage container. Like I may not want to research the rest of this. However, it does say helium giant, which makes me wonder if I can bring back helium. I don't really have a reason to go visit the volcanic planet at this point. Not yet. Not yet. We'll do something with the magma. Just keep thinking of it. We'll come up with an idea. But in the meantime, how about you disable that building, Catalina, and actually do something useful. Boom, Priority 7. Colony achievement. What did we achieve? Get a room. Okay. Well, build at least one of each of the following in a single colony. I already had a nature reserve. Hospital, recreation rooms, great hall, bedroom, washroom, greenhouse, stable. So what that means is that you finally did it. Good job, Bad Pip the 23rd. You finally planted that plant. It only took you about 1,000 cycles. But here we have it. The nature reserve has been restored. Hurrah! It's only because I got rid of these plants here. And we are converting them to pedestals. Because we're a highly sophisticated group of duplicants now. Okay, I have no idea how a Dreco ended up inside of here, but I've named him Dr. Dreco. He's the official caregiver of the colony. Which surprisingly, what's going on here? All my dupes are like, they're all healthy. That's kind of disappointing. I wonder how the duplicants are doing. Skill points, 0. All Carnage. Hey, at least you leveled up a little bit. Whoa, you have a lot of skills, Albie. Wow. All right. Who's this really slow guy? Oh, that's Mr. Spaghetti. What's your skills at? -5 athletics. Who was the other guy that was like really slow? Wonder where he's at. I don't know. But currently my slowest dupe right now here is definitely Mr. Spaghetti at -5 athletics. Everybody else is like super high. So who's the fastest dupe? Fuzzbutt is up there at 25. Micron is matching Fuzzbutt at 25. Same with Nicola. Meep! What? 24! You gotta work on that, bud. Okay, so another thing I'm going to want to do here is make sure that all of the hydrogen comes out together. So we see we'll have a little bit of hydrogen there, and I think I could just kind of stack the stuff on top of each other. It should be just fine. I'm not expecting to get a ton of hydrogen out of here. We'll have to be more careful when we go to deal with the oxygen though, because there's going to hopefully be quite a bit more of that. So I'm just gonna bridge over like this and stack on top of the other tile. Okay, so there's some other things I should do here as well. I should kind of have a gas tank to store up a decent amount of hydrogen, if I can build some up. So we'll kind of put one right here. There should be enough room once I get rid of these two tiles. Dr. Eskimo. All right, go ahead and sleep in there. Sure. All right, so if I have hydrogen right there, and then I think I want to take the rest of the hydrogen and try to turn it into power if possible. So I think I'll build some right there, right there, right there, maybe right there as well. I'm also going to throw in a little bit of automation for these steam turbines so that I can turn them on when I need the power and turn them off when I don't need to draw more power. And that'll be the exact same thing with these power generators right here. I'm going to put some gas reservoirs down here. Obviously we're going to have quite a few buffers for all of the gas pumps I have over here for the amount of oxygen. Now it's not going to continuously produce oxygen, but it will produce it for a while. And that, because of that, I want to store up as much as I can in these reservoirs so that I can continue to feed the this unit over here just to condense it into liquid oxygen. All right, so the amount of gas pipes that's going to flow out of this is a lot. One. Ooh, Mr. Spaghetti, you want to head over here and try to hook up all of these different gas pipes? Okay, 1, 2, 3. This one's going to be number 4. Uh-oh, who's scalding? Drandolph! Hey, there we go. Had to have a crispy dupe. It's been a while. By the way, how are you tuning this? You know that doesn't do you any good, Drandolph. Did you pull some microchips from down here, just up there, because you thought it would do something? Have fun, Drandolph. But I'm sorry it's so hot in there. Like, it's hot. Dude, don't catch your breath there. Just move down here, buddy. Here you go. I'm sorry you're not allowed to be in the main base. Otherwise, Dr. Dreco would help you out. But that's not the case. All right, getting back on topic here. Pipes, and more pipes. All right, that does it for the oxygen. So primarily I want the hydrogen to flow over here to the left and turn into liquid hydrogen. That is job number 1. However, if I can't do that, then it's going to flow down here and this will be power. How to get all the oxygen out of here? 2. No, that doesn't work. Okay, we'll bring this one down here, then we'll jump over. And then we'll bring this one over here. Now the only thing is I don't want to run a gas pipe through this. That would make it very hot. Plus the other thing is we really can't run more than one pipe into this. So do we just combine them all? I think we just combine them all. Or we build more electrolyzers, but I think for now, yeah, we're just gonna combine them. Oh, that's a few things to build. Let's take a look at the priorities. Yeah! Have fun, dupes. Alright, so it's the next day, and I've had to let the game here run overnight just to kind of let me get some sleep and to also make some progress here. So this is the closest save before everything goes wrong. I have noticed some duplicants that have the narcolepsy trait. If they get inside of a jet suit dock, there's a really good chance that they end up eventually trapping themselves in space and suffocating. So I've banished some more people from the jet suit docks here as well. But we are now 1.5 cycles away from the Spirit of Val returning with a load of wolframite and tungsten, all the way out here from 150,000 kilometers. However, my dupes have not quite completed all of this stuff. I didn't have enough obsidian and they weren't able to find it, so I'm converting all of that to mafic rock here. However, my new duplicants down here, they've actually done a fair bit of recreational digging and they've cleared out most of it, and a good amount of that has been swept up. I'm not actually storing mafic rock inside of my base. right now, so that's actually just storing up here. Maybe I'll put some storage bins or something up there for Maverick Rock, but for the most part, that's been cleared out, so that looks pretty good. This does potentially give me some more space to kind of expand the space base up here if I wanted to do that. I'm also trying to build up these hydrogen generators, but I think I'll also put some batteries up here as well. That way we can automate the steam turbines. Right now I don't have the automation complete for that. I've just kind of put it in place, knowing that that's something I want to do. So, what do I want to do? What I want to do here is to allow all of this, to at least allow the grid to understand whether or not it's full. So there's got to be a good spot to jump the wires across here. So we'll go ahead and do that. I think right up here, that's a good spot. And then if I put a steel battery up here and connect it, then it should be good. But it needs an atmosphere in order to stay cool. Which this stuff over here is actively cooled, and if this is an enclosed atmosphere here, that temperature should keep the battery cold enough to keep it operational. I'm going to modify where these hydrogen generators are a little bit here so that they more accurately line up with the stuff on the right, because the pattern is not quite the same. It doesn't match the liquid reservoirs over here. Come on, Trader, you can do it. Good job, bud. Ooh, I think the rocket is coming back. Oh, and I got these. Oh, here it is. And now we can see all the steam turbines turn on. Okay, I never did put any shipping rails in here. Yeah, I gotta do some more of that stuff. There we go. We'll go ahead and make that stuff a nice high priority. And now this thing should fuel up pretty quick. I think I have, yes, I have lots of oxygen here, and I have lots of hydrogen as well. So you can see that that stuff's just flowing in. Occasionally I'm still having problems with these pipes. I've just put a dupe that kind of has a really high priority to fixing the pipes, but I haven't really solved the problem just yet. I've been messing around with the stuff inside of here, just trying to figure out, okay, what is potentially causing the problem, because I still haven't found it. I don't know if it's high temps or low temps or what, but once I figure it out, I'll let you guys know and try to put it into more of a blueprint and a guide. But for right now, this works, but it isn't perfect. So this one here keeps flipping back and forth between open and close. I don't really like that because we could potentially be destroying some steam between these two doors. I might want to put a filter gate or something like that on those. And yeah, look at all of this. Look at all this tungsten and wolframite that we got out of here. It's a ton of it. You know what? They built that shipping rail pretty quick. I should probably go ahead and just extend that. We're building up a decent amount of water here. You can see that it just keeps going up and up and up. So that's good. And just like that, the rocket is firing off again. Sweet. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened down here? What melted? Oh, we had some gold. Holy moly, that stuff is hot. We've got tons of steam in there. Tons. 7, 8, 9 kilograms down here. I think I might want to put the fast doors up here because that actually does seem like it would make quite a bit of difference of just how much steam I could store in the spot. Okay, so these biological cargo bays, they do have this dash of salt vine in them. Okay, so I got 3 from each one. You'd think you'd be able to fit a few more in there, but that thing's all ready to go. So it should be able to relaunch once those doors open up. You can see that we're also bringing back yet another rocket over here. Wow, lots of stuff going on there. I wish we could automatically empty the biological cargo bays. There's no automation or anything on them. You have to just click on them and do that thing. All right, so I'm trying to put a little ladder in here that's going to go all the way up. And then we'll put some smart batteries in there, hydrogen generators. I'm just trying to, I think I got the spacing figured out, more or less. I know it just looks like a wall of equipment because it really is just a wall of equipment, but I'm trying to put some logic to it. There's a lot going on in there. Oh, we've got some dancing slicksters. I always do weird stuff like that. 3 molten slicksters. This is actually a pretty good spot to get molten slicksters out of here. I've got this really cool blueprint, which I think I already posted on the community tab, but we could put it up over here and just fill it full of slicksters. This thing works with wild slicksters, and it should potentially just keep building up more and more. I might throw it over here and then actually throw the extra carbon dioxide that we have in this spot once it gets cold enough into this thing. I'm not getting much oxygen back here, so I think this whole arrangement up here is kind of pointless. Although I might reconfigure it to do carbon dioxide and actually feed slicksters, so that might be a better use of this equipment. Hey, the rocket's back. This thing has probably cleared out that asteroid by now. Yeah, yep, it did. That's alright, I'm just going to aim it over here at the carbon asteroid. That way we can keep bringing back more and more diamond. Alright, dupes, just a little bit more, you can do it. Piece by piece, we're slowly getting there. Alright, so fast forward a few cycles, I had to step out for lunch. Now we're back here, and it looks like the duplicants have completed everything in this area over here, so that's pretty good. I have the steam turbines hooked up to some automation, so I could set this to a limit that I like, maybe about 99 for the maximum and 25 for the low. That is actually going to be for the entire power grid that I have right now, so a lot of other things are kind of turning on and off to kind of maintain a certain power level, and we can see that right here. So these batteries should match the batteries that are connected to the grid right down here and some other locations as well. So I guess the only thing left here is to add water to this thing and start producing some hydrogen and oxygen. Boom, there we go. Liquid pipes all the way up through all of that. I've already set all the sensors here. That's above 600, this is above 1,000. Ooh, it looks like we may already have some hydrogen down here. How did that happen? No, that's just carbon dioxide. All right, dupes, come on. Let's just finish up this last pipe here so that I can turn on all of these electrolyzers. Just a little bit more. Okay, so there we go. All of the piping should be complete. Let's go ahead and try to turn this thing on. So if I go down here to the liquid pipe and I just finish that little bridge right there, boop. There we go. We should see that this thing is going to now start to produce oxygen and hydrogen. And then the one beyond that will start to run as well. And beyond that, very nice. So what we should be seeing over here is a lot of, well, we're going to see a little bit of oxygen in both sides for a little while until it turns into just hydrogen. We also got to clear out some of that carbon dioxide in the area there, but as we can see, most of it's running, so that's good. And now we can see the gas starting to flow and queue up to go into the other system, which right now is smack full of all of that oxygen. So let's go ahead and turn that off for a little bit. There we go, that'll work. A little bit of this carbon dioxide will find its way into the pipe, but that's just going to turn into a little solid down there. Not a big deal. There we go. This would be a little bit better if I set it up to where they could actually stack on top of each other. That way I'm always sending 1 kilogram packets through the pipe, but as we can see right now, we're going to get a little bit of 500 and some at 1,000. All right, yeah, so we can see that we're actually producing a ton of oxygen here. That's great. This one apparently is not connected. What's up with that? Oh no, I missed a pipe there. And this stuff has some carbon dioxide in it, so I kind of want to set that to below so it just runs. That way we can clear it out. Same with that, you want to cycle these to below just to kind of clear out all the oxygen. Bam, there we go. Pure oxygen. Let that build up a little bit. There we go, the top one's all set now. Complete hydrogen and complete oxygen. Perfect. Most of these just figured it out and they balanced themselves. So that's good. Some of these need a little help. You just flip the switch there to the other side. There you go. Come on, get that carbon dioxide out of there. Apparently that's no gas. What's up with that? Oh, blast, it's venting. Okay, a couple of fixes. Ew, I don't want that to work either. All of those are going to break if they get a mix. So I gotta purge this stuff. No, 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 my lovely dupe. Don't go through there. You can't go through. Left to right only now. Alright, so here's a good test. Let's go ahead and empty these storages real quick. You can see that we have this liquid fuel. It's completely full already. So that rocket's going to launch off. This one's going to, I mean, it's already filling up. We can see that we've pretty much maxed out this liquid reservoir now, which is excellent. That's exactly what I wanted to see. And the gas that's flowing into here, look at that, 1 kilogram per second. Just boom, boom, boom. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Nice. So there goes one big rocket. Bye-bye. And this one here should launch pretty soon, once it empties out all of its stuff from its cargo bay. That's still the slowest process now. There goes another rocket. Alright, so I'm just going to deconstruct this thing just to clean out the pipes there. There you go. Who's still pumping oxygen? Hey, on the hydrogen line. What are you doing? That's hydrogen. Oh, it's you. Now, why are you doing that? That's because this one's messed up. Alright, there we go. Cleared out that second pipe. Just put an atmosphere inside of this area. That's going to be important for keeping things cool. But now I just need to get rid of that vent, and we need to reconnect this. That way our generators actually have something to run on there. Plus those things will have to be repaired too. Just a couple of glitches with getting this thing up and running here. You know what? I think I can run a little bit of oxygen into the hydrogen system here, and it will freeze just like we have with the carbon dioxide. So I think that might be all right. Let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. So if that runs in here, I don't think it'll be an issue, but we're about to find out. Yes, and there's some carbon dioxide. Well, it's all moving in. Geez, how much is going to be, what's going on inside of there? We've got a ton of hydrogen, I guess, and a little bit of oxygen at the top. Oh, interesting. I don't think I like that at all. Nope, a little bit of liquid oxygen found its way into the loop. I was kind of hoping that would just freeze. You know, actually, a fair amount of it did freeze right there. We have 6.6 kilograms in that spot. So I guess it worked out. And I don't have any in the liquid reservoir. Just a little bit right there, but it's not actually... Oh, because it's so small. That's why. I'm going to take that as I got lucky. All right, so there we have it. We have the system all built. Now we just need a rocket. Unfortunately, it's still 17 cycles away, and I simply can't get there by the end of the time I have available. So that will have to happen here in the next episode to see just exactly how much oxygen and hydrogen we can get out of one of these rockets right here. So maybe I'll do a little bit of math here and run the numbers through all of this equipment so that we have an estimate to work from. But as we can see, we do have all of these. They're all set up and they should be primed and ready to receive a bunch of water right there. And so the oxygen will come out the right and hydrogen goes out the left. So at any rate, that's all I got time for today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little episode here of Oxygen Not Included. I'll see you again next time. Stay awesome, guys. Peace. Brothgar out.